Do you have what it takes to find the legendary Sword of 'em all? Hi there everyone, Sacred RR here coming to you from Revolver Gaming Network, the network that revolves around you. Today we'll be doing a game review for Illusion of Lephalsia for the Xbox One. The game is developed by ETHERxSOCIAL and published by Kemco. We here at Revolver Gaming Network would like to thank them for the chance to review their game. Before we get into things, here's the trailer. Also everyone, do make sure to check out all our social medias and feel free and welcome to join our Discord today. Everyone is welcome. So, Illusion of Lephalsia, you experience epic 3D battles and customized characters with runes and gems in a fantasy RPG with an adventure awaiting in search of the legendary Sword of 'em all. So we keep mentioning the Sword of 'em all. Basically how things work is you are going out in the wilderness. You start out with a team, I believe you start out with a team of 2, and you are going out. I think it's Riser and Cougar are the two names. You have a young guy, Riser, and then you have an actual cougar who could talk, evidently, named Cougar. And basically you go out and you are exploring. You're going out in the wilderness, and you are finding your way. You have to find, I believe it's 5 pieces of a map to unlock this legendary Sword of 'em all. Basically what happened was this sword was known to be able to grant anybody's all wishes. So what happened was it ended up being abused, and it was thought better quite a long time ago to bury the sword and hide the sword so hopefully nobody could ever find it again. Now, Riser and Cougar and his team are, and obviously there's others out there as well, are now trying to find this sword. They're trying to find the pieces of the map, put the pieces of the map together, and find the legendary Sword of 'em all so they can get granted all these wishes. According to Riser, all he wants is a ton of money. According to Cougar, all Cougar wants is a crap load of food. Obviously makes sense with a cougar. And then there's others that want all sorts of different wishes, and in the end, as you progress through the game, you are progressing, you're doing all sorts of searching. You come across other teams that are trying to get to these pieces before you, and you want to obviously be the alpha. You want to be the lead dog trying to get these pieces of the map and be the one that finds the legendary Sword of 'em all. And like I said, along the way you're going through battles, you're coming through main enemies, all sorts of good stuff, and you come across other people, again, who are bad, I guess you just call them bad enemies, that you want to kind of tell them, hey, back off. But then you also come against others that you end up joining. You find out that they're doing it for the right reason, and as you go through and progress through the story, you add people to your team. I can't remember all the names at this moment, but you know, right now, where I am at the game, I would say I'm about 50 to 60% through the game, and I now have a team of 5 instead of a team of 2 going against all these enemies. And as you get through the story, the enemies get harder and harder and harder. And in the end, you are finding these pieces of this map and putting them together, and we'll see what comes about with this legendary map of a mall, or not map, legendary sword of a mall. There's so many map pieces. So yeah, the legendary sword of a mall. So as I mentioned, the main character is Riser and Cougar, and you get up to 5 at this moment, at least that I have. And the sword grants you any wish you want. It is a turn-based 3D battle-esque dungeon crawler, and with many other sub quests as well. So it kind of it keeps you the game keeps you going. There are levels and XP involved, so it's got some good to it. The gameplay, as I mentioned, dungeon crawler, it's a bit slow. One thing I do want to mention, if you guys happen to possibly think about buying this game, is it is very slow. And what I mean by that is at times there's 20 minutes to 30 minutes of just clicking through, talking through the game, reading through the game, and then 2 minutes of battle sometimes. I would say about 60 to 70% of the game is reading, so do be aware of that. That's my main flaw of the game, to be honest. Just a lot of text chat to read. The graphics I thought were decent, nothing overwhelmingly special, but not super bad. They were just decent. The music, I thought the music went well with the game, and they had different tracks and all of that. And the controls were definitely super easy to learn. I would say after just maybe 1 or 2 battles, just kind of learning what to press and where. With the asking price right now of $14.99 US dollars, I'm going to say the game is fairly priced and worth it. The reason I say that is the game has a lot of quests. It has a lot of just going out there and searching and all of that great stuff, as well as leveling, or I think I said that, just quests, searching, leveling up, what else? Multiple characters, all sorts of good stuff. So I think it has enough in the game that it is fairly priced. For you achievement hunters out there, the game has 16 achievements for 1000 gamer score. After about 10 hours of gameplay, I have achieved only 2 achievements for 50 gamer score. I'm still going to estimate 1 to 2 days of gameplay to 100%, only because I believe most of the achievements come near the end of the game mainly, and just doing side quests. With everything mentioned so far, I personally am going to be rating Illusion of Lephalsia a 7 out of 10. The main reason is all of that text. I enjoyed the game as much as possible, besides all the text and going out there and exploring and leveling up and leveling up runes and all sorts of good stuff besides the quests itself and getting out there. But there was just way too much text chat to read. So once again, I, Sacred Art, want to thank the developer ETHERxSOCIAL and the publisher Chemco for the chance to review their game. Please do make sure to check them out across all their social medias and let them know that Revolver Gaming Network sent you. Also remember, like, subscribe, and turn on that notifications bell, everyone. And until next time, make sure to game responsibly and game with a buddy. 集中しろ。